All right, Shalom Mishpachah, good morning. Well, we've all been up all night long. I think I got about a couple hours sleep last night, only to get back up at 4 in the morning, 4:30. My youngest daughter, she hasn't even been to bed yet. Good morning, Amy, Mark, David and Michelle, Angelina. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so if I look like I've been ran over, but okay, so real quick, I'm gonna do today's day 40, Isaiah 40, and so I will do this one obviously today. I will not be able to do the reading tomorrow because we are going to be up at dark 30 heading to the airport and stuff. So I will see. We get into Israel. I may not get the readings done for the next 2 days. So tomorrow and Wednesday, the readings may have to be skipped because we leave tomorrow morning. But we once our flight leaves and our travel time, plus we have a layover in Boston for 5 hours, and then from there to Tel Aviv. So we don't arrive in Tel Aviv until 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon there, which will be 6 a.m. Here in Colorado that same morning. And by the time we get out of the airport and get to our house and everything, it'll be late evening. So Thursday, we should be back on track with the readings. So Thursday morning for you guys here in America, we'll be on day 41. So we're gonna miss the next 2 days. So, but that's okay. So, anyways, I'm trying to make my brain work here. So, good morning, Daniel and Hank. Stephanie, good morning. All right, so Mark Grennan. So, all right, so here we go. We are on day 40, Isaiah 40. Comfort, yes, comfort my people, says your Elohim. Speak comfort to Jerusalem and cry out to her, that her warfare is ended, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she has received from Jehovah's hand double for all her sins. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of Jehovah. Make straight in the desert a highway for our El. Every valley shall be exalted, every mountain and hill brought low. The crooked places shall be made straight, and the rough places smooth. The glory of Jehovah shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. Excuse me. For the mouth of Jehovah has spoken. The voice said, cry out. And he said, what shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all its loveliness is like the flower of the field. The grass withers, the flower fades, because the breath of Jehovah blows upon it. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our El stands forever, O Zion. You who bring good tidings, get up into the high mountain, O Jerusalem. You who bring good tidings, lift up your voice with strength. Lift it up, be not afraid. Say to the cities of Yehuda, behold your El. Behold, Jehovah Elohim shall come with a strong hand, and his arm shall rule for him. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. He will feed his flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lambs with his arm, and carry them in his bosom, and gently lead those who are with young, who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, measured heaven with a span, and calculate the dust of the earth in a I'm sorry, let's try it again. Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, measured heaven with a span, and calculated the dust of the earth in a measure, weighed the mountains in scales and the hills in a balance? Who has directed the spirit of Jehovah, or as his counselor has taught him? With whom did he take counsel? And who instructed him and taught him in the path of justice? Who taught him knowledge and showed him the way of understanding? Behold, the nations are as a drop in a bucket, and are counted as the smallest dust on the scales. Sorry, you guys, I'm really tired. And are counted as the small dust on the scales. Look, he lifts up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor its beasts sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted by him less than nothing and worthless. To whom then will you liken Elohim? Or what likeness will you compare to him? The workman molds an image, the goldsmith overspreads it with gold, and the silversmith casts silver chains. Whoever is too impoverished for such a contribution, choose a tree that will not rot. He seeks for himself a skillful workman to prepare a carved image that will not totter. Have you not known? Have you not heard? Has it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth, and its inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, and spreads them out like a tent to dwell in. He brings the princes to nothing. He makes the judges of the earth useless. Scarcely shall they be planted, scarcely shall they be sown, scarcely shall their stock take root in the earth. When he will also blow on them, and they will wither, and the whirlwind will take them away like stubble. To whom then will you liken me? Or to whom shall I be equal? Says the Holy One. Lift up your eyes on high, and see who has created these things, who brings out their host by number. He calls them all by name, by the greatness of his might and the strength of his power. Not one is missing. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from Jehovah, and my just claim is passed over by my Elohim? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting El, Jehovah, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on Jehovah shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. May that be us, Mishpachah. May we be those who wait on Jehovah, so that our strength is renewed, so that we mount up on eagle's wings, and run and not be weary, and walk and not faint. And may we live that every day, every moment. Amen. All right, Mishpachah. Sun's just now coming up, and still got a lot to do. 24 hours. We have to be at the airport in 24 hours. So just a reminder, we won't so I won't be doing the reading for the next 2 days, and I'll be back on it Thursday. And then Now tomorrow, just before we go board onto the plane, man, sorry about sneezing. Excuse me. So we're gonna do a little trip video. We'll, when we get ready to get onto the plane here in Colorado, I've bought a little selfie stick so we can go live on Facebook with my phone and get us all in the camera and say bye to everybody. And then when we're about ready to board from Boston to Tel Aviv, then we'll do part 2 of the trip. And then when we land in Tel Aviv Wednesday afternoon, there's a sign as you go in that says "Welcome home to Israel." And so we'll get a selfie with all of us in front of it, live video, just for a brief moment. So, yeah. So, Mishpacha, I thank you guys all for your prayers. And I thank you for everything of your blessings and giving that you guys have done. And I look forward to what Yah's got planned for this ministry in Israel, and all of you coming with us in one way, shape, or another, as we continue on and see what kind of paths and doors Yah opens up over there in the land and around it to really proclaim Yah's word and to bring his word to life, as we've shared with you guys of some of the stuff that we want to do. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if this is your first time tuning in with me, like this morning, I think I saw a couple new names, then PM me and I will share with you the video about Project Israel 2019 that our ministry is doing with the move to Israel. And I'll share that with you if you don't know and have not heard about it. So send me a PM and let me know that you would like to see the Israel Project video. Just tell me that and I'll share that with you. So there's 2 of them. One's a short version of an update and the other one's about 45 minutes. And it's a detailed version of what it is that we're hoping to accomplish in the land and what we believe Yah has put on our hearts. So, all right, Mishpacha. Well, I hope you all have an awesome and blessed day. And we will see you next from the airport tomorrow morning. Yah bless you all. May Yah pour out his strength and may you walk and not be weary. May you run and not faint. And may Yah just be filled in your heart and in everything you say and do to honor and glorify him. Amen. I love you all, Mishpacha. But most of all, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.